I've given enough offerings. Hope I'll be sent there soon.
They say none of those transferred ever come back.
They've changed their names and bought mansions in Kaifeng. Who'd want to come back?
Sounds too good to be true.
So don't hold back on your pay. If you're serious, come see me. I've got connections.
Does the god of fortune really exist?
Another one dropped dead. Is the work too much?
More died building the furnace. Don't worry. With the god of fortune watching over us, things will be alright.
Well, did that woman confess yet?
She's a tough one. Captain Jianghu said they're sending her to that dungeon of the god of fortune.
Really? That dungeon?
Once she's in there, she's done for.
Huh? What just slipped in?
Why you're so jumpy? Just a cat!
Yuanbao? Is that Yuanbao?
Am I late? That woman's already in that dungeon?
You 15th string folks are always late. Go straight to the dungeon and lend a hand. You know the way? You must have gotten dizzy from counting all those coins. Here, take the map.
Over there!
Where did they disappear to? Where are they? Search them!
Oh, I lost them. The map I got earlier. The gate's this way. Oh, too many soldiers here. Fewer guards by the side gate, but the map says the dungeon's not that way. Right. The dungeon should be beneath this room.
Into the righteous fire!
I cast this hollow light!
Captain, all the strings are ready. I personally hold the key to that cell.
If this goes south, it'll be your head.
Please get me out of here! I know Lord Xia's secret. Let's report him!
Slow down. Tell me what you know.
He's not the real judge of Kaifeng. He's from Wuxia. Coins. Coins.
Coins?
It's the sound of coins. Inside the furnace. I have to get in there. I want the money. I want the money. Sway of gold! Young Wanderer, don't go in! Don't! The money tree's fishy.
Money tree? What do you mean?
Money tree? Don't touch the coins. Coins! I want the money! Oh, no! Young Wanderer, money! I want money! Sway of gold! Sway of gold!
I thought I heard a cat just now.
Leaving us behind to play hero alone? Admit it!
Hey, I haven't even saved anyone yet. If you want to punish me, at least wait till I rescue Ying Ying.
That kinda makes sense. That makes no sense! Had we been quicker, he would have saved Ying Ying long ago!
You're pretty confident in me, huh?
Don't flatter yourself. If we'd gotten here sooner, Ying Ying would already be safe at home. Dad told us not to brag. Let's free him now. We'll settle this later after saving Ying Ying.
How did you get in here?
Yunbao brought us. Huh? Where's Yunbao? The people kept here. Their minds seem lost. There's a gate over there. This place is really creepy. Watch closely. Heroine Fu's about to work her magic. Hey! What is it? Is that the God of Fortune?
God of Fortune. That's clearly...
Clearly that's that damned Officer Shi. Is he nuts? Why would he paint himself as the God of Fortune? Big fella, have you heard of the Black Treasurer?
Black Treasurer?
Black and white treasurers rule Wei Yang. 4 keepers serve their own masters. The Ember of East isn't the only God of Fortune in Wei Yang. There's a Black Treasurer too. But the Black Treasurer disappeared years ago.
Lord Shi. Black Treasurer? What? He's... That explains his skills. And what he said to Ying Ying.
God or ghost, if I see that bastard, I'll knock him flat. Everyone is starving outside. Yet there's so much money here. That guy? What character is this?
It's Shi.
This character is written on other chests, too. This must indeed be the vault of that corrupt official surnamed Shi. That guy! Load up all of his money!
All loaded? How can we save Ying Ying carrying such heavy stuff?
Then I'll do it. I won't leave anything for that corrupt official. Why? I don't know.
Master of the Xuanlin Division?
Xuanlin? The Xuanlin Division overseeing the treasury within Oriat Pavilion?
Oriat Pavilion? How is the furnace tied to the Oriat Pavilion?
The fragment has a signature.
Master. What is it?
We might have gone the wrong way. We can't find an exit anywhere. Is this not the path to the dungeon? Should we turn back? Are you out of your mind, little Lou? There are soldiers outside. Are you serious? How can you be singing now? Ah! A ghost just blew out my candle!
Just as I thought. The exit is here.
Exit?
A breeze means there's another room outside. The exit must be here.
Ha, big fella. You're really smart. Not bad, big hero. Help us get up there and find the exit. I can't see well. A little to the left. No, I can't hold on anymore.
Only this vase is still standing. That pattern looks familiar. Them again.
The vase didn't fall. Could it be some kind of mechanism?
Very likely.
A mechanism? Let's open it! Come on, little foo! Didn't you just say I can't do anything right? Alright, alright. I'm sorry. Come on!
What happened?
It's all your fault, little foo! We slipped and fell. Think you can open the door from your side, big fella?
Seems it only unlocks from the other side. I'll go look for another way.
Oh, big hero. Be sure to come back soon. Hey, wake up! Wake up! Big hero, what happened to you?
I saw Ying Ying. She...
Don't scare us. Where's Ying Ying?
It's just clothes.
What else?
How did you get out?
Little Foo. She smashed the whole contraption.
Impressive, little foo.
It was a piece of cake for me. What a dreadful prison. Ying Ying must have suffered a lot. Ying Ying...
It really is just clothes.
So many coins on the tree. Like bells clacking.
I must have fainted from the sounds of coins clacking.
Ugh, this money tree's cursed. Don't touch it ever again.
Intruders inside! Catch them!
Big hero! Be careful!
Move! Faster! Over on that side! Catch them!
Oh no! There are so many of them! Hey, big hero! Can you take down this big one?
Leave it to me.
Then leave the rest to us! Little Foo! Ha!
Seems we've drawn quite the crowd of rats today. Ah, I see now. You're with that woman, aren't you? Also seeking to enter the furnace, is that right?
He's in the furnace.
Go after yourself. In the underworld.
The general said Ying Ying's in the furnace, but the place is swarming with soldiers, so we decided to create a division. Create a diversion, silly. See the boat over there? If we set it ablaze, the guards will scramble to put it out. And that's our window to sneak in. Big Hero, are you lighting the fire or going into the furnace?
If you torch the boat, will you be able to get out in time?
Of course! We're masters of fleeing! Nonsense! We're masters of fighting! Fighting!
With so many guards at the furnace, it's safer for them to burn the boat.
Well, Big Hero, what's your decision?
Fire makes me uneasy. How about...
Ha! I knew you'd chicken out. Fine. Leave the fire to us. Just follow the marks we leave behind, alright?
Be careful, okay?
Don't worry, big fella. Keep up. Quick, follow me.
What happened? Why is that boat on fire? Go, check it out! Got an intruder! Fire! Put out the fire!
Finally. At the furnace. Grandpa? Is that Grandpa?
Aren't these people tired?
With no money to present to the god of fortune, they're left to offer their toil.
After all this time, have you actually seen the god of fortune?
Our offerings aren't enough to enter that room.
Work hard! No work! No food!
There's an intruder. Lord Xia says that they must be killed on the spot. Do whatever it takes to stop the intruder from reaching up there. Heard me?
Lordship commands, stop the intruder at all costs! Fire cannon! You got a fire cannon! Fire!
They really are going all out.
Fire! Fire! Over there! Over there! Don't let it reach the top!
They all bow to me. Why do you not?
You're only human, not a god. Why should I bow to you?
Gathering of riches. Way of gold!
Listen. Can you hear it? You are not alone.
My lord, do you still think you've won this round?
Letting justice reign over injustice. How could I lose? Confiscating Tang coins is but a small sacrifice for greater gain ahead.
A small sacrifice? Do you heed only the cause? Deaf to the people's cries?
For the greater good, small losses must be borne. Fixating on a single leaf blinds one to the whole forest.
A single leaf? The common folk, born without a voice, die without a sound. Even when their bodies pile up, to your excellency, they're just footnotes in the annals of history. But my lord, are the common folk truly voiceless? Though the people are silent, true heroes shall be their voice!
I told you long ago, this won't end well.
So, what happened next?
Then the government stepped in.
Wait, wouldn't that make things worse for the heroes?
How could that be? The government definitely stands with the people.
So, why did the government decides not to confiscate.
这下好了，日子要好过了。
儿臣，换钱喽，换钱喽！弟弟，是不是快到我们了？来，我们要
Officer, I want to exchange my money.
How much would you like to exchange?
I want to exchange it all.
千城yuan bao 15, Tianfu yuan bao 50, Tong coin 50. Ma'am, you want to trade all of it?
Yes.
Are you sure about this, Mother?
The new money is good. We trade for new money for a better life.
Mother, what shall we do with the money?
Your brother said we'd buy a shop for you.
Look! You're a shopkeeper now.
Shopkeeper? Brother, you... I don't need a shop. My legs are strong. I can earn a living peddling in the streets. Mother, let's use it for something else.
Your brother also said, when we have money, we'll eat buns every meal.
Every meal? Won't everyone be jealous of us? You bought so many. But if there are no more wars, Brother's words will truly come to pass.
No massacres, no fleeing, buns in every meal, a cure for every ill.
There really will be a day like that.
Mother!
Who on earth dares break into the Euphoria Den?
Kind hero, what brings you here?
Should I call you Ying Ying or Wuxia?
Shh, Mom doesn't know yet. What? Are you blaming me for keeping it from you?
I'm used to your tricks now. Shall we try a proper introduction this time?
No need for that. As long as we're on the same side, that's enough.
That won't work anymore. I came here to ask you something. Only the Ember of East can provide the answers I seek.
Answers only the Ember of East can provide. That narrows it down. What's your first question?
Then, the antidote the governor gave me. Could it be fake?
Huh? Are you feeling unwell?
Physically, I'm fine. But my heart isn't at ease. I pointed my sword at him in the furnace, and he surely seems the type to bear a grudge. Do you think he might have laced the antidote with chronic poison?
You broke into the furnace and slayed the god of fortune. I thought you weren't scared of anything. Don't worry, kind hero. If he dares poison you, the government won't spare him.
But there's one last matter. Water Lady sent you a letter before Heaven's Pier was destroyed. Do you have any idea where she might be?
Water Lady heard the rumors in the Jianghu and sought out the Ember of East to secure a retreat route for Heaven's Pier. But in the end, the retreat was not needed. As for her whereabouts, my connections in Kaifeng are limited. Perhaps if I return to Weiyang...
You're going back to Weiyang?
Mm-hmm. Will you come with me? Pay me 50 yuan and I'll give you that high position.
Enough joking. How long will you be gone?
Hard to say. A month, maybe years. When I control Wei Yang, my power will be where the silver flows, and finding her will be no trouble. But I doubt you can wait that long.
You're right.
There is one place you might try. In 3 months' time, you could find her whereabouts.
Where?
Velvet Shade. A place where secrets both gather and vanish. All the riches at the Heroes' Assembly were only for show. They don't actually answer to me. The person who truly commands them can be swayed by only one thing. Your jar of parting tears.
So it was you who bought the parting tears. No wonder it sold so quickly. If there's truly a way to find Water Lady, I'd give anything for it. But the parting tears...
You're unwilling to give it away, as it holds blissful retreat inside.
Right.
I understand. That person isn't drawn to the wine either, but to the affection behind it.
Fine. A jar of wine for one piece of information.
No. A jar of wine for a friend.
Returning to Weiyang would be fraught with danger. Take care.
Rest easy. I won't waste the life you risked so much to save.
Until we meet again.
Until we meet again.
Mozi once built a wooden kite, 3 years to make, and 1 day to fall. Now the kite I've made can not only soar for days, scouting the enemy day and night without rest, it can also harness the Firestone, whistle out commands, and lead the battle charge. But when has there ever been a kite that soars forever? Still, even if it does fall one day, what is more important is how high it once flew, and how far. I have already reported to the prefect. The Jingming Pool naval exercises are in position. Once the guests are seated, the banquet can begin. This year, the celestial phenomena are unusual. The cherry blossoms in the Imperial Garden are blooming all year round. It seems the Southern expedition will be a great victory. Such a magnificent scene. And the quintident is nearing completion. If we don't enjoy the flowers and feast, wouldn't it be a waste?
What I heard is that military pay was delayed since the Kaifeng currency crisis, and the quintident worship couldn't be finished on time. Hosting a banquet here... You're not really admiring cherry blossoms, are you?
Seeing through everything. You're not simple. The prefect, under the guise of watching the naval exercises, is hosting a banquet for distinguished guests here. Indeed, it's to raise military funds and prepare for the Southern campaign. Now with the internal strife in Jianghu, they can't even take care of themselves. Our army will march southeast and surely seize the middle reaches of the Yangtze River. By then, the upstream Shu Kingdom, the downstream Tang Kingdom, and Song will inevitably clash. At present, if we can use the power of the Navy to intimidate them, they will surely provide the military funds to get through this crisis.
What a brilliant move to scare the tiger by striking the mountain. I wonder, between Shu and Tang, who is the mountain and who is the tiger?
Both countries have now sent envoys, who linger around the Imperial Garden under the pretext of paying tribute. Pretending to tour is merely to spy on the naval strength of Jingming Pool. The prefect's banquet happened to fulfill their wishes. As for who is the mountain and who is the tiger, that will depend on themselves. The invitation is here. Please deliver it for me, young hero. As long as the message is delivered, there's no reason for them not to come. Once the guests are seated, the banquet can begin.
This time, I will not fail my father's trust.
Judging by your noble demeanor, you must be an envoy from another country. Am I right?
Good perception. I am Mang Xuanjia, the Crown Prince of Shu. What brings you to seek me?
The governor is hosting a banquet at Baojin Tower and has specially sent me to invite the distinguished guests to attend.
Oh? I've long heard of the fine wines and delicacies of the Great Song. This time, I'll go and experience them myself.
The Jinling Pool Navy is truly extraordinary.
Greetings.
Greetings, young hero. I am Gui, the Vice Minister of Water Resources of Southern Tong. Young hero, what brings you here?
The governor has prepared a banquet at Baojin Tower and sent me to invite you.
A banquet? This, Young hero, please go ahead first. I will join you shortly.
Here, strangers keep out.
Sorry for the interruption.
No need for formalities. Young hero, are you here for the banquet at Baojin Tower?
Yes. Once the guests are seated, the banquet can begin.
Thank you, young hero. I will join you shortly.
The Quintident warship towers with 5-deck citadels and stands over 30 meters tall, capable of mustering 1,000 warriors. This ship stands firm in the center of the army, as solid as a fortress. It is also equipped with 6 sets of giant stone catapults, each with the force of 1,000 cannons. Smashing nearby boats, big and small, is effortless.
This massive warship is so huge, sailing from the north to the Jianghu region. If the waterline changes, how do we stabilize the center of gravity?
Minister Gu has great insight. When sailing from the Bian River system into the Jianghu region, the difference in water density causes uneven ship draft lines. Sui Dynasty Quintident relied on manual sand and stone ballasting for balance, and that slowed down its speed. But speed is crucial in war. Improved by the contraption techniques of the Maw Gate, this ship is now a far cry from its former self. Switch to water tank ballast, draw and discharge water locally, and adjust the waterline as easily as moving your arm. In this way, this ship can travel between the northern and southern waterways, as if entering an unguarded land.
Good. In the past, when the Sui dynasty conquered the Qin dynasty and unified the north and south, this ship was built to secure the Yangtze River. Lost to time, with the aid of the contraption techniques of the Maw Gate, it has finally reappeared. Once the final batch of military pay arrives, the southern expedition can be launched within 10 days. Honored envoys, although Shu and Tong follow the calendar of our great Song, Song regards both countries as brotherly nations. You've always been diligent with the annual tribute of money and grain. Now, Nanping and Wuping are in turmoil. The military governor of Wuping has sent a letter asking for help. The commoners of Jianghu are in dire straits. Bashu and Jiangnan are both along the Yangtze River, so they are likely to be generous in aiding those in need.
Jiangnan has already exhausted its national resources, having paid tribute 3 times this year alone. Countless gold, silver, and silk fabrics. It's really...
Lord Zhao, the military funds required by the Great Song have been transported with the Shu Kingdom's fleet. It is currently stationed outside the Huilong post, ready for delivery at any moment. Only 2 requests for the Song dynasty to fulfill. First, once the Song occupies the Yangtze River, they must not advance westward first. Second, they must hand over the restoration diagram of the five-toothed warship to the Shu Kingdom.
Okay. Please, esteemed envoy, after the banquet, enter Jinming Pool. Admire the great ship and hand over the diagram. Someone, draft the contract. Since the 2 countries have already made a treaty, General Rong, please hand over your talisman and lend it to the Shu envoy for a while.
The diagram of the five-toothed warship left after the Sui dynasty conquered Chen was originally preserved in our Shu kingdom. Bringing the diagram back this time will not let down my father's decision to make me the heir.
Huh? How did the Song state manage to build it first?
It's all because of that brat. Back then, he gave a fake painting to my father for his birthday. He deserved to die. If it weren't for stealing the diagram and fleeing to Kaifeng, why would the Song dynasty offer such protection? Damn it! Before returning to Shu this time, I must catch him.
The 14 states north of the river have yet to be recovered, and Jiangnan is on the verge of danger. Alas.
Despite the nation's decline, Jinling remains a city of revelry and song.
Lord Zhao, this move is rather hasty. The diagram is the highest military secret of the Navy. Handing it over to Shu like this will harm the battle situation on the Yangtze River.
Right now, military provisions are the most important. If we don't send troops now, once Jianghu is pacified, where will we find such a good opportunity again? With you here today, isn't it heaven's will to aid me?
Speak. What do you want me to do?
Jinming Pul is currently concentrating its military forces for drills, leaving our defenses weak. In such a crucial military town, the envoy of Shu naturally brings only one close attendant. As long as you intercept the talisman on him before boarding, board the ship first and take the diagram. The theft of the diagram not only would not count as a breach of contract, I could also first accuse him of the crime of losing a talisman in the state of Shu.
Stealing from oneself. The thief cries thief. How shameless of you.
Haven't you heard? Steal a hook and you're executed. Steal a kingdom and you're made a lord. The gates of lords naturally hold benevolence. If we can swiftly unify the North and South, wouldn't that be the most benevolent act of all?
Young hero, the Song's quintupled warship has already drained the national treasury, burdening both the military and civilians. If Bashu also obtains this map, not only will it waste resources and harm the people, but the stalemate in the Yangtze River battle will likely not be a blessing for the common folk.
In that case, I'll make a trip and bring the diagram back.
Banquet is about to end. The Shu envoy will depart immediately. Jinming Pool is currently conducting exercises heavily guarded. Please follow me, young hero.
Behold the quintupled warship.
Exactly. The towering ship has 5 decks, stands over 100 feet tall, and can accommodate 1,000 warriors. 6 giant hammer poles are set up around, hanging high on all sides. And the ship's hull is as majestic as a grand mansion. Once the giant hammer falls from above, the enemy ship will be shattered to pieces. Wang Zhen's tower ship sailed down to Yizhou and dimmed the royal Jinling. It's been 5 years since Emperor Shuzong commissioned this pond for naval training in Kaifeng.
Breathtaking indeed.
This unprecedented in scale. I've returned my talisman. I can't go further from here. It's all on you now, young wanderer. The envoy of Shu has arrived at the palace hall. The Navy is conducting drills, and this place is heavily guarded. When approaching the Quintident, do not alert the garrison troops.
With so many guards, how can we get close to the envoy of Shu?
Naturally. We'll first survey the terrain, plan, and then act. A frontal attack is out of the question. The entire route is lined with officials and soldiers come to greet the later Shu envoy. An unwise charge will only alert the enemy. The flank is well guarded. They have even dispatched elite bugle soldiers. It would be unwise to attempt entry there. By then, the entire Jinming pool will be on high alert, and the boarding passages will be sealed. The water functions as a natural defense. Even the most excellent swimmer will not be able to swim that far. With this distance, even the best swimmer would be powerless. However, I've already left something for you to step on, at the mast of the Haihu ship and at the eaves of the hall. With this, you can spring upward and reach higher ground. Proceeding across the eaves, you could approach the water in front of the square quietly. The willows by the water will be your best cover when it comes time to dive. There is no way for us to get to the banks with all of those soldiers and officials around. Perhaps you could hold your breath and enter the outlet from underwater. This way, you will be able to approach their handover points and secretly obtain what you need to know. Before boarding the Quintident warship, make sure not to alert the official troops.
The military funds are at Huilong Station. After obtaining the five-tooth warship diagram, we can finalize the deal.
I still need to stay here to oversee military drills, so I can only accompany you this far for now. Please, esteemed envoy, take my military talisman and head to the dock to board the warship. General Murong has been waiting for a long time. The diagram is on the top floor of the ship. As you inspect the warship, you can take it back with you.
The authentic blueprint is on board. We will stick to the plan.
Your Highness, is this five-tooth warship really that powerful? Is it worth using so much military funds to exchange for a single diagram?
Why are you so unambitious? Haven't you thought about it? After occupying the middle reaches of the Yangtze, where should this great ship sail next? If not Jiangnan, then Bashu.
Your Highness, I understand.
What have you understood?
The meaning of today's banquet is, whoever doesn't pay up will be the next one to get hit.
Finally, some progress. This tribute of military provisions can ensure the peace of our Shu kingdom for 3 to 5 years. Seizing this opportunity, if we work hard, we can also build this five-tooth warship. In the future, we might still be able to fight against Song.
Your Highness.
Why do you talk so much?
Your Highness, I wanted to ask, why do we have to personally board the ship to retrieve the diagram of the great warship? Could there be any trickery here?
What trick could there be? Even in war, envoys are not beheaded. Zhao Guangyi, that guy, killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Firstly, by showing off the five-tooth warship to us. Secondly, by taking the opportunity to retrieve the talisman. It seems the Zhao family is about to kill the donkey after grinding the flour.
By order, verify the boarding talisman.
Excuse me, how do I use this boarding talisman?
Sail to the military port on the opposite shore.
Esteemed envoy, please board the ship and wait. Once the documents are exchanged, we will set off at once for the military port on the far bank and board the warship.
Tell me, is General Rong really the adopted daughter of General Murong?
It can't be fake. Otherwise, how could the Tiger Talisman of the Navy be entrusted to her?
Then why did she lock General Murong upstairs? Last time I went up to deliver food, I heard she went when she did that.
I'm afraid General Murong is seriously ill.
Shh. The troops are about to march. Talking like this will shake their morale. Do you want to keep your heads?
Keep a close watch on the ballast room. It powers the entire warship.
I must say, that Lord's craftsmanship is truly divine.
I have drunk this cup dry of that, I am sure. This clamor of war ends now. Yuan, there's no turning back now. I don't have much time left. The person I've wronged the most in my life is you. If someone could restore the past, unlock the portrait contraption, if we could get these diagrams out, there might still be a chance. The four sons of the military are now divided. It all started when he became the emperor. The Yenyun regions remain unreclaimed. The birds still fly, but the fine bow is broken. Mother Li Yun, he has absolutely no intention of usurping the throne. Hanging the portrait of the late Emperor high, refusing to serve the new dynasty, is nothing but a desire for death. Xiao Guangying refused to pacify and sent us brothers to personally quell the rebellion. Brother Shi was the first to support the cause. Back when the army returned to Chenshao, he opened the city gate. He opened the city gate for Xiao Guanyin, but he broke his golden halberd, resigned his post, vanished into darkness. People say he made weapons illegally, hoarded wealth, ignorant of the fact that if it weren't for secretly paying a large sum of military expenses to the court, how could he ensure his safety?
I'm not in control of myself. Not in control.
Trusted your family to me. But have you ever thought that if the court won't spare you, how could they spare me? Oh, to the southern front again. I'm but a hollow shell now. Death means nothing to me. If it weren't out of spite for my betrayal, how could your daughter have ended up like this?
Oil tanks with ignition triggers. Is it her? If that ship blows, heaven help us. We need to stop this.
I didn't expect her to have actually snuck onto the ship. The command room is ahead. Let's search. How about we ask General Murong if he's seen anybody suspicious? He'll trust someone mad. The whole ship's General Murong's playground now. True. The entrance is already sealed. So finding her is just a matter of time.
We're in trouble, brother. He solved General Wrong's contraption. Tell the General, quick! Stop him at the ballast room. Can't let him reach the Forbidden Zone.
Leave the quintident diagram. When Sui conquered Chen and unified the North, it was the quintident that secured the Yangtze. My goal in life has always been the pursuit of ingenuity and technical perfection. Born into chaos and eventually conquering the world. I should die without regret. But this path, the obsession is rooted too deep, and I find there's no turning back. Do you remember the Maoist teaching of non-aggression? Wage no war on the innocent. Serve no lords unjust. Even if we end up as ashes and dust, we can fight this battle. That is dying without regret!
Greetings, General Li. Official Shen has authorized me to organize grain supplies for the famine. Here's the token for your verification.
Oh? The Ever-Peace token? I see. In that case, please head to the granary, young wanderer. I'll send some people to help you move the grain. Officer Shen made it clear. Anyone sneaking into the granary for food is to be punished without mercy.
Speak up! Who else is here?
Official Shen is innocent. Let him go.
Have a good look at your situation. Side with Lord Zheng, and you can guarantee that your family will survive.
We can't let him mess up Lord Jun's plan!
What? Another accomplice?
We can't let them get away when they know the secret!
Official Shen. Hurry. Save Official Shen.
Official Shen?
It's Jianghu. He imprisoned Official Shen, then impersonated Master of Grain and smuggled grain.
So the person I saw earlier at Autumn Dusk Dwelling was an imposter? No wonder his soldiers were behaving like that. But who exactly is Jianghu? And what's he up to?
I don't know either. Young Wanderer, please hurry and save Official Shen. Blue flower buds are everywhere over there. Ordinary people won't be able to get close.
Young Wanderer, I'm Shenilun, the Master of Grain. Please, you have to help me.
You're Shenilun? Then the one over at Autumn Dusk Dwelling.
It was the person I begged for you to help. He ambushed me on my southern tour, then kept me prisoner here, never to see the light of day. They used my position as Master of Grain to create this famine. Then the dawn to dusk blossom spread through Kaifeng and destroyed it all to make the world.
But switching out the Master of Grain under everyone's noses, that's no easy feat. You want me to...
Others can't, but he can. His name is Jianghu, my closest friend. This all ties back to a 12-year-old blood feud. The victims of that long-standing feud still live outside Kaifeng, in Sorrowfield Village. I grew up with him, so I know this isn't what he intended. But life's unpredictable. The world won't forgive him, and neither will he forgive himself. Those dawn to dusk blossoms have already invaded Kaifeng. The only way forward is to reach the base of the fungal root and burn it. That's the only way to break free. The fungal threads here have thickened again. It might already be too late.
How can that be? I was only trying to help. How did it end up like this? it so hard to stay kind? Villains. They must all die. Die. Dead.
Dead. All dead.
It's you. Your kindness got us all killed.
All gone. All gone. Everyone. Gone.
Gone.
All gone. Everyone.
Gone.
Gone.
Everyone.
Arwan.
Master's gone. Mother's gone. I'm gone too. The worthy dead, while the wicked breathe. How's that right? You wanted to protect the innocent. What about us? Should we be sacrificed?
Should we be sacrificed?
Don't be angry, Arwan. It's my fault. I forgot that the good can't live if the wicked aren't wiped out. It's okay. This time, I'll be the villain. So that you can live. For all. No. Arwan!
Zhang, do you still remember
Elder
our
brother.
promise?
When will the grown-ups finally stop fighting? Then everyone will have food to eat. One day, the day will come when everyone will have warm clothes, full bellies, and be free from illness and fear. Yes, I believe in you, elder brother.
Alright. Thank you. Thank you, both of you. Don't cry. I will protect you.
I don't care what kind of year it is. famine or feast, all I care about is saving everyone. This is our promise we will live on and make.
A land of plenty, free from famine. From now on, you're the true master of grain. A land of plenty.
Yes and no. The map is easy to draw, but I worry that the 1,000-mile landscape beneath my feet is hard to achieve. He's a smart one. The ends of the earth are me, and I am the ends of the earth. Since we've come to this world, the rivers and mountains of the 9 regions must be measured step by step, stroke by stroke. Well said. Here, take this map.
What a treat. I'm actually getting to drink Heavenfall Crossing's Red Sleeve Special again. Care for a drink, young wanderer? Red Sleeve Special was once renowned and hard to come by in Heavenfall.
Let me have a taste. Is this wine? Or just water?
1 part wine, 9 parts water. So you tell me, young wanderer, is it wine or water?
Is Heavenfall really serving this rubbish?
Red Sleeve Special was once used to welcome guests the world over. How could it not be sweet? But now, Heavenfall Crossing is blacklisted by the court. All that's left is bitterness.
There's only one job left at Incomparable Tavern. If you want it, better hurry.
Please, sir, look at me! I can do the work of 2, no, 3! Just give me a chance!
30 wen? No need. 10 wen will do.
I don't even want money. Just 1 bun, please.
This is
too unfair.
Young wanderer, rather than a bandage of kindness, sometimes the clean cut of a cruel blade is the best solution. Do you know why the Imperial Court has blacklisted Heavenfall Crossing? The Yellow River twists with uncrossable bends, sending treasures of the world through Heavenfall. There was a time when everyone in Kaifeng knew the fame of the first crossing of the winding Yellow River. And unfortunately, the river master in charge here refuses to bow to the newly established court. Do you know what this treasure the river master would rather give to the enemy than to the court is? That's right. When the Imperial Jade Seal is displayed, all armies unite under a single blade. Over a decade ago, the former leader of Dragon Hall managed to defeat tens of thousands of Chiton soldiers with this treasure. If it weren't for the River Master courting disaster, Heavenfall would have never fallen into ruin with such a priceless treasure.
Steal it first.
I see what they say in Kaifeng is true. You're decisive and bold. I admire that. I'm Jianghu, visiting diplomat from Kaifeng Prefecture.
Greetings.
This mission won't be easy, but with the right allies, young wanderer, you'll have a much better chance. Unfortunately, the Bloodscale Hall doesn't trust me, so I'm afraid I can't join you. But don't worry. I've got a man on the inside. You should meet up with him. This is all hush-hush, young wanderer, so remember the secret code. Dangled bait still needs someone willing to take it. To untie the knot, you need the one who tied it.
Stars! It's been 2 years since you last showed up at Heavenfall Crossing. Things must have gotten rough. What do you want to know, young wanderer? The Ba Zi Zi Wei astrology, plum blossom divination, the 6 lines. Me, a humble Taoist, masters them all.
Dangled bait still needs someone willing to take it.
Let me guess. What you're really seeking is how to make sure every bait you cast gets a bite. Hey, wait! Don't walk off! I really can't read!
Not bad. You look strong and capable. I'll cut you a good deal. Want to give it a shot?
Dangled bait still needs someone willing to take it.
Huh? What do you mean? We're hiring someone to clean chamber pots at Revelry Hall, not catch fish.
What? Pay? With Kaifeng the way it is, who's talking about pay? If you're not up for it, there are plenty lining up to do the job.
Dangled bait still needs someone willing to take it.
To untie the knot, you need the one who tied it.
It's
you? You've got to be kidding. I would have never believed. You're the one Atsuo chose? All right then. How could I not trust Suo? Like they say, it takes a century's worth of fate to share the same boat. Looks like fate's brought us together again. Just so you know, Heavenfall Crossing isn't an easy place to navigate. You sure you're ready?
Yes.
All right then. Meet me at the Salted Fish Stall at Rat Hour tonight. The line is cast. Now, only those willing will take the bait.
quiet and follow me.
Yes.
They work us to the bone here. Better off with a cushy government job in Kaifeng, don't you think? Damn this rain! Better hurry home before my wife skins me alive! Hmm? Hold it! You two! Don't look familiar. River's running muddy today. Which crew you with?
Oh no, some sort of code words.
Friend in arms, feet in the mud, blood scale crossing the river. Rain's coming down hard. Cut us some slack, maybe?
Blood-scaled path, huh? Friends standing together through thick and thin.
Come on, brother. Nobody does the second verse. Ghost Fairy meets the Dragon King. Sorry, how could I have known? River workers, eh? It better get inside before this downpour soaks you through.
Something's off. Heavenfall used to be the pride of the Yellow River. Now it's a ghost town.
Pride of the Yellow River? Ancient history now.
Oh? You've seen how Heavenfall was before?
Yeah, ages ago. So long it feels like another lifetime.
Is that...
The Gong Crane, where the deepest secrets hide, and where we're headed. That's the gear key to the Gong platform. Take it, but go easy. They're just poor souls caught in the middle. This rain. Heaven's washing your blade clean.
Heaven is washing my blade?
Jianghu life leaves stains that don't wash out easy. Takes a good storm to wash away blood. Doesn't it? We're here. Open this floodgate first.
How'd the mighty Heavenfall crossing fall so far?
2 years back, Heavenfall tried to make it stand, but Heaven took its livelihood and broke its back. Those left behind, on their knees, begging for scraps.
Heaven isn't so just.
Justice. Justice isn't handed down from on high. You've got to take it yourself.
You're part of Heavenfall's old guard. Why are you cozy with these government types?
To settle a score. For an old friend.
Settle a score? Why help me?
Well, who says you're not the one helping me? Get moving. Any slower and you'll waste this perfect rain. Hold them off and meet me at the base of Gong platform.
Stop! The Yellow River isn't so easy to cross. Come on! Heavens forbid!
Let's split up. Tricky little contraption. Let me figure this out. Dive down and mark the Imperial Jade seal underwater.
So that's why nobody found it. Hidden right under the Yellow River.
Take this. Open it when you get there. An old friend will help. My friend's not the social type. Doesn't like strangers. If you trust me, just leave after opening it.
You've got friends underwater?
In the clouds, under the earth, in the river depths. Where don't I have old friends? Get going now.
Forget it. Let's get the Gonggong crane to work and haul up the Imperial Jade Seal.
Get up there now!
No, no! Keep up, everyone!
Mother, I'm scared.
What is that sound?
Did you hear that?
Impossible!
Master has returned.
Damn you, old man!
The fish is finally on the hook.
Years apart, and you still can't let go? You won't kill me. Because she wouldn't want you to. Chief Jew used to say, some kneel so others can stand. Some die so those who come after can live. You.
Cut the chatter.
The River Master has to die. I thought you understood her better.
Waters are still too rough. Better come home. Some kneel so that others may stand. Some die so that those after them may live. But sometimes, even standing tall is wrong.
Aren't you afraid that
Heavenfall will share the fate of Heaven's Peer? Afraid? Of course I am. But even being careful as your Aunt Han won't save you when fate comes knocking. My young friend, better to live free and leave no regrets in the Jianghu than be pushed around. The Yellow River has always listened to one ruler, the River Master. Your Aunt Han taught you well. My story costs dear, though. Takes 99 jars of parting tears from Water Lady to hear it.
Hey!
My young friend, if you really want answers, walk the Yellow River banks. The Yellow River banks. And the clouds, under the earth, and the river depths. Where don't I have old friends? I have no plans. Gonna fill my belly first. Old death settled. Now, to settle this rumbling stomach. One pair of chopsticks, one knife. That's all it takes to live a life. Huh? Who said that? Son of a... What scoundrel is spreading such a rumor?
You again? I didn't realize the heroic assembly was open to just anyone these days. Forget it. Some people just don't know their place. This year's heroic assembly will open with a dance by the Master of Revelry Hall. Distinguished guests, please, don't let petty distractions ruin your evening.
Oh, that woman is such a pain. She always catches me at the worst moments. But we have to get the Water Lady's list back.
Wait, Water Lady? Isn't that Aunt Han's nickname?
Hey, Boss Lee. Long time no see.
Two distinguished guests.
Shh, be careful.
Huh? Why did you stop me?
You almost got caught again.
Huh? You've been following me?
You just mentioned Water Lady's trust. Do you have any news about the Water Lady?
So you're the child the Water Lady raised.
You really do know the Water Lady. Where is she now? And what did she entrust you with?
Do you know about the list of faceless ones? You know, ever since Xi Jintang gave up that land, reclaiming Yan Yun has been the lifelong dream of many. These people gave up their identities, their faces, names, and pasts to become spies heading north. The list of faceless ones the Water Lady holds is the only proof these people have left in the world. It's their only way back home.
You're saying those people locked in the cellar of the living clinic are all...
You're right. The mechanized box holding the list and the Yin-inscribed booklet that deciphers it have both fallen into the hands of the kingdom of Jiangnan.
You mean the kingdom of Jiangnan wants to use these items to make peace with the Chitans? But if the Chitans really get hold of that list, what will happen to Aunt Han and the righteous warriors up north? No, we can't let either of those things stay in their hands.
Exactly. That means the Jiangnan envoy who carries the Yin-inscribed booklet can't stay either.
The envoy of the kingdom of Jiangnan is at Floral Reverie? He's here for the heroic assembly? We have to get inside. But the security is so tight at Revelry Hall. How do we even...
I might have a way, but... this isn't the place to talk. Come with me, young wanderer. I may have a way to sneak into the heroic assembly, but... Young wanderer, do you know anything about music? Luck is on our side. Young wanderer, I have a set of clothes that belong to Master Jiang Yi, a truly talented man of music. I don't know a thing about music, so it's useless to me. But it could help you. Once I disguise you as him, you may be able to blend in.
That may work, but how do I track down the Jiangnan envoy afterward?
To be honest, time is tight, and our info is limited. We've only confirmed that the Jiangnan envoy came here to meet his beloved, a Floral Reverie beauty.
That really isn't a lot to go on, but for Aunt Han and the safety of the world, I'm ready to give it my all.
Your noble spirit won't be forgotten! Whether you manage to capture the Jiangnan envoy today, or destroy the Faceless One's Yin-inscribed booklet, everyone in the Nine Mortal Ways will remember your kindness.
Hey, you over there. Wait a moment.
Not good.
Apologies, I didn't recognize you earlier. I wonder if I might have a word with you. You're Jiang Yi? Master Jiang? The Master even specially invited you to perform at the Heroic Assembly?
Yes, of course.
Master Jiang is really something. At the age of just 20, he's already mastered every instrument. If you really are Master Jiang, you should have free access to the Heroic Assembly with your connection to the Hall Master. But didn't you retire from the Jianghu 2 years ago?
Skilled at all instruments. Can someone learn all that by age 20? Well...
Manager, cut him some slack. Look how flustered he is. If he says he's Master Jiang, ask him to tune a Guqin for me. We'll find out soon enough.
Sister, could you tell me which instrument I'm supposed to tune?
Relax. It's just tuning and jotting down a melody. Nothing serious. Sister Rulan gave me a new song called Deep Longing just a few days ago. I'll sing it once. If you can pick it up by ear and play it back, I'll admit you've got real musical talent. How about it?
All right. You sing. I'm all ears.
La 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 la. That's the melody you need to remember. All right then, musical prodigy Master Jiang. Please play it again on these flower drums. The way you play that drum truly brings me joy. Sister Ruolan often talks about high mountains and flowing water, where the pluck of a single string reveals a true confidant. Could it be that you are my true kindred spirit in music?
Everyone here is incredibly talented. My humble skills are only meant to add to the fun.
People always say Master Jiang is a musical genius, with all the skill in the world at his fingertips. But seeing you today, I realize your words are even more powerful than your hands.
I'm flattered, miss.
Then, here's my peach blossom boat. Take it to the heroic assembly.
So this is your flower boat, miss? A true beauty and a masterpiece. Such exquisite craftsmanship.
Keep talking like that and I might just start believing you. I'll wait and see if you can really keep both me and this piece close to your heart.
Oh, so you're a guest who's been personally invited by Miss Bai Rong to board the boat? That's pretty rare. Are you headed to Revelry Hall? The heroic assembly is opening with a performance by the master herself. If you hurry, you might just catch celestial silhouettes.
Yeah.